Welcome to the March 2021 game pickup video. Now, we did do some pickups this month. March is my birthday month, and we ended up getting 4 games that we're going to go over here today. Now, I only got 4 because, as I've been saying in a lot of these pickup videos, I didn't really need any games, but GameStop was doing their spring sale, and I did go to my retro game store that I usually go to, and they did have 2 GameCube games of interest to me that I figured I might as well pick up. Now, just to get those out of the way first, they're in the same series, but they're 2 games that originally came out on the GameCube, and they were GameCube exclusives for a while. So I figured if I'm going to play them both for the first time, I might as well just get the GameCube ones, because my GameCube is hooked up. And that is Resident Evil 0 and Resident Evil 4. Now, many people are surprised I've never played Resident Evil 4 in my life, and I guess that's awful to admit, because it seems like a game that anyone who grew up in the PS2, GameCube, and Xbox era, they have played. And I was never a big Resident Evil fan when I was a kid. The only one I had played up until Resident Evil 7, to be all honest, was Resident Evil Code Veronica. And I remember playing that on the PS2, I believe it was, when I was a kid. And I think I might have played a little bit of Resident Evil 2, renting it from Blockbuster. But I was never really into the survival horror genre until I actually played Outlast and Evil Within. That kind of drew me into that series. And I know Resident Evil 4 is the first game that kind of broke away from the traditional tank-based walking system, which is why I never really liked survival horror games back in the day, because apparently to be a horror game back in the 90s, in the early 2000s, you had to use tank controls. And guess who has awful anxiety when it comes to needing to run away from zombies when trying to at the same time multitask and figure out how to frickin' run? Tank controls, I have a love-hate relationship with them because I can do them now, and as a kid I could do them fine until there was an obstacle I had to get away from, and then at that point everything just kind of went out the wall, and I just could never do them, and I would rage quit a lot of games when I was a kid. So Resident Evil 0, to my knowledge, is the prequel to Resident Evil 1, and Resident Evil 4 is naturally the 4th one in the series. These are both 2-disc games, and I know 0 has been coming out a lot now on like the Resident Evil Origins collection and the HD remakes, and Resident Evil 4 has been on every system since the GameCube. If we're being honest, it keeps getting brought to the newer generation, which I guess if the game can hold up, fine, but I kind of wanted to go and play the original. Now, the 2 modern games I picked up, one I had never heard of until I saw it on the GameStop spring sale, and the other was a game that I kind of was holding off on, but it's only $20 as I'm recording this video, so I had to get it because it's relatively new. And that game we'll go into first, because it's a part of a series as well, is Watch Dogs Legion. Now, at the time of recording, I've only played the original Watch Dogs. I have Watch Dogs 2, as you guys have seen in my previous game pickup videos, but I haven't gotten around to playing it yet, and I liked Watch Dogs 1 as much as it got kind of flack from people. I thought it was fun. I thought it was a cool concept, especially for being a very, at the time, newer open world game on the PS4 when it first came out. So Watch Dogs Legion, I don't really know much about it, but I mean the tagline on the back says anyone can be your weapon, so that's kind of interesting and dope. I know when this game first came out a couple months ago, people were saying it didn't run well, it stuttered, but I'm hoping something's been fixed since then. And I'll check it out when I get to it, and by the time I check it out, probably everything that can be fixed has been fixed. Now, the last game I picked up is, I don't know if it's an indie game, it kind of looks like it, but it's a game that really drew my eye because it looks musical, and I'm a very musical person, and it's a game for the Nintendo Switch called No Straight Roads. Now, I don't know anything about this, but from looking at the back, it says, explore Vinyl City, lead the musical revolution, and fight for your right to rock in an all-new action-adventure. Hijack concerts, defeat musical megastars, and use the power of rock to take back Vinyl City from a corrupt EDM empire. So that kind of in itself seems like a great premise for a game. It's made by Sold Out Productions, which I've never heard of them. They might be newer. This game is also on the PlayStation and Xbox, but I figured it would probably sit very nicely in my Switch collection amongst those. And it looks very cool. If you look at the back, it looks very colorful, very fun, and I kind of am definitely looking forward to playing this. It is a 1 to 3 player game, so you can play in local co-op, and it is compatible with the Nintendo Switch Pro controller. I still love that on the back of some of these Switch games, there's like an ABC, I guess you could say, compatibility thing, which basically says, if you can see, basic reading capability is required to enjoy this game. The fact that we are now throwing that on there, that you have to know how to read in order to enjoy a game, is kind of funny to me, and I'm wondering what happened in the past that made that a thing, you know? But yeah, guys, for the month of March, I am playing, or I picked up these 4 games. The only thing I pre-ordered for April at the moment is new Pokemon Snap. And currently, if you guys are wondering, I'm playing Dragon Ball Z Kakarot finally for the PlayStation 4. And I'm playing Ninja Gaiden 3 Razor's Edge for the Wii U. I still am also working on Persona Q. We're on the final dungeon. We're going to get there. It's just that game just dragging. And I took an 11-day break as a part of my 11-day vacation, which I'm going back to work tomorrow. And it's back to the regular routine at that point. But yeah, these 4 games were definitely good pickups, especially the Resident Evil ones, for at least knowing what to expect kind of from them already. And I am very much looking forward to No Straight Roads and Watch Dogs Legion. You kind of know what you're getting already to an extent of, you know, playing at least and having a basic knowledge of the series. So guys, with that being said, you know, those are my 4 games. If you guys have played any of these, leave your thoughts down in the comment section below. Did you dislike them? Did you like them? As always, thank you for watching the video. Like, share, subscribe, hit that notification icon. Until next time, guys, we're going to try to be getting back on a regular schedule, producing videos. I realized how much I've fallen off since the pandemic, and I need to start bringing some structure back into my life and into this channel, and hopefully into your souls. Thank you, guys. Until next time, I'll catch you later. Stay safe, stay healthy, have a good one. See you, bye.